Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Silver Sister and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is a channel where I talk primarily about my gray hair journey and I try to encourage women who may be thinking about doing the same. So today I want to talk about some of the reasons why I went gray, some of the benefits, and if you're sitting on the fence, some of the things that I know you're probably thinking, experiencing, and I just want to help you normalize those things. So before I get started, if you are brand new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. If you could please hit that subscribe and this like button, that would be fantastic. And if you leave a comment, these videos get propelled out, reaching other women like yourself that are gray curious. Okay, and then if you are a returning viewer, thank you for always coming back, watching my videos. I love that you guys are so engaging with this channel, leaving comments. It's actually so amazing and it's very humbling to me. And you guys are the ones that keep me coming back. Okay, so before I really get started, I just want to talk a little bit about my own gray hair journey. So if you are new to the channel, you can see that I am fully transitioned to gray. I have embraced my gray. I actually started embracing my gray during COVID. And so I did some gray blending, which means, because I was a brunette. So I'll try to put a picture of myself here. So the transition from from brown hair to gray hair, that demarcation line can be quite fierce. So again, I'll post another picture. I was having a tough time with the grow out. So I did some gray blending and really, that was just kind of lightening my hair. It didn't look gray at all. I didn't think it looked blonde. And so you still have to do the gray hair grow out. And I ended up hating that yellowy blonde color by the end. I was so happy when it was done. I always like to turn around and show the back of my hair because one of the things that you're going to find when you go through your gray hair grow out, you may see somebody and aspire like, okay, they look beautiful. I want that gray hair. We are all so different and not one of us has the same gray hair pattern. This is not what I thought my gray hair was going to look like, particularly because I had such dark hair. I figured I would have kind of like, like primarily dark hair with some streaks in it, but instead I went completely white, which I was unprepared for, but pleasantly surprised. But my back of my hair never looks as good as the front, so I always do this in a vulnerable way, but I'll show you. You can see, usually I have like a little cowl neck or something here, so my hair is quite flat, but you can see there is a lot of dark in the back of my hair still, and this generally surprises people, but I have come to really love it. And just embracing the uniqueness of it. Also, if you're new here, I never edit my videos, so they just go as is because, I don't know how to do that. Well, I sort of do, but I just don't have the stuff to do it. I actually make a little bit of money on here, so hey, that's the promise. If I start making more money on here, I will invest in things to make these a little bit more professional. But right now, I think I made $117 last month. Hey, it's a meal out, I'll take it. But I mostly come on here, not that it's so profitable, but I really, really generally love connecting with people who are thinking about going gray. I have a little over 44,000 followers on my Instagram, so that's another place you can connect with me. And I'm Amanda Silver Sister over there. And that's kind of nice because it's a little bit more like I can follow you back. And here it tends to be a little bit one way. I try to get on those comments, but it's hard to stay on top of them. So anyways, I just want to tell you, I remember when I first started going gray and first started thinking about it, the very first thing I did was just watch other people do it. And it just was really normalized in my head. And I could see that my gray hair was coming in. I saw that it looked beautiful on other people. So I started to question, why was I hiding it all the time? Like maybe this is a cool thing to do. I also was I think I was 40. So hold on, I'm 51 now. So yeah, I was late 40s. And so to me, I was sort of embracing that stage of my life, feeling really comfortable in my own skin. I was really starting to dislike the look of my hair after I would dye my hair because I used a lot of box colors and I found them really, one-dimensional. And look at the gray. Like there's so many tones in your hair once you go gray. Anyway, so I decided to do it. My husband was really supportive. I think that really helps when you have somebody on your team. I would imagine that if you have everybody telling you that it's going to look bad, that it would be a harder journey. But at the end of the day, if you have a whole team of people or you have no one of the things that you end up learning is that the only opinion that matters about your gray hair is your own. And because I'm very publicly on social media, gosh, people are mean on there, and they can tell you that I look old, that I'm a grandma. I don't mind that one because I am a grandma. They'll just say really weird things, that it would make, oh, I look 10 years older, that I should dye my hair back. Like, they just say all these mean things. So at the end of the day, the voice that you really have to listen to is your own. That is for sure, you know, and I've talked about this before. I truly believe that there is nothing, I think gray hair, white hair, all of that is very beautiful. It simply is another color option. But we have really been trained by our society to try to do everything to really hold on to our youth. And I just don't want to do that anymore. I think that aging is beautiful. I think that you can look great at any age. And I feel like when you lean into the age you are and you own the age you're at, I think you look more beautiful, in my opinion. So anyways, okay, so some of the benefits that I have found, first of all, I mean, obviously it saves you a ton of money. I only go to the hair salon now for trims. I have found the products that I like. I do have a product review. I've just found some great products. So I'm gonna have to do another one because I think I found my go-to product. So yeah, I will absolutely. The products that I featured are great. Some of the products that I love are on there, but I've just got a new set. So once you figure out what works for your hair, because if you have curly hair or if you have coarse hair, I have very thin, straightish hair, and it's actually really soft. I find that my hair is probably the healthy it has been because I don't put any chemicals on it, but you do have to watch, you know, heating, you have to do all of that. But at the end of the day, I still am saving money by going gray. Once you have the hair products you have, they last forever. You're not running to try to chase this demarcation line anymore. So I find it really, really cost effective. I also think for those that are really, as I get older, I'm more aware of the things that I put in my body, the things I put on my body. I'm not too, you know, like hyper. I do drink wine and I do, you know, have some things that maybe I shouldn't, but it's one less toxin that you're putting in your body. And as I learn those things, I think that is a valid thing to put in the pro column. The other thing is I feel really unique. I feel like authentically who I am. Yes, I still wear makeup. In fact, I have these pro lashes on. You see these? I've never been okay, segue. That's the other thing. If you're new here, I tend to go off on tangents. Pro Lash gave me these lashes and I have a code. It's Amanda G is my code. You can get a discount, but I have never tried lashes before. So anyways, I think these are cute. But when I say about being authentic, so it doesn't mean a lot of people will start getting on Silver Sisters. That's what we call ourselves, by the way. Even if you have one little strand, you're a Silver Sister. But once we say that, they're like, well, why do you wear makeup then? And they really, again, start attacking us for doing anything. It's just a choice. Like, and I try to be supportive. I often will have no makeup. I actually did a reel the other day with no makeup on. Sometimes I will have these lashes on. Often I won't. But yeah, it's just a choice. And it's one more part of you that is authentically you. And that just feels really good. What else has been really good about it? I think I was very surprised about how supportive the gray hair community was. There was this amazing group of women. I have done 2 Silver Sister meetups. And that means I have met total strangers that I've just met online, which we tell our children not to do, but I've done it twice. Once I met in Ontario, we all met up for lunch. And then once we went to Niagara Falls and there were some people from the States and then some people from Canada. And we actually did a wine tour and we went out. It was so good. It was just so great to meet them. And what was really amazing about that meetup was everybody was just as I hoped they would be. So like, you know, however you're feeling I am right now, you're thinking, oh, I hope that's what she's really like and she's not like a bitch or anything. Generally, we were all like we are. So I was so happy to meet them all. And I was so pleased that they were as genuine and nice as they were in person. And so that is just amazing that this group of women that come from all different parts of life, all different life experiences, the aging process and embracing your gray is something that unites us, because whether you choose to go gray, whether you choose to not go gray, it's something that is affecting most women. Most people will have to make that choice. And it bonds us, how we deal with our aging, how we deal with our menopause, all of that stuff. It's just a common, a universal experience. which gives you something in common and kind of creates this foundation of connection. So amazing. Something I didn't realize, and it might not be everyone's experience, is because I was so out there with my gray hair, the opportunities that have come my way have astounded me. But there's a takeaway here for you. So I have done some brand deals and some paid stuff. I'm certainly not making a ton of money on it, but it's fun. I get a lot of stuff for free. But what that says to me is people want me, as I look with my gray hair, to be a face of one of their affiliates, because they see that pro-age, gray-haired woman, we are front and center now. We are more out there in the social media, in the advertising than ever before. And I think that is super cool. So we are just being represented more. Represented? Did I say that right? Represented. That sounds weird. Anyways, we're out there more, and people are realizing that we're not going anywhere. We are embracing our age. We're not trying to be younger than we are. So we need to be marketed to. So if you see me showing you something and I look like you, maybe that's going to help them endorse their product. So that's sort of cool as well. So so there's so many good things about it. I don't worry about my hair. I just give it very little thought, other than the heating stuff. I just try to stay away from the sun, stay away from the heating tools. But all of those things have been just such an amazing reason to go gray, and I will never look back. And I remember, when I was so it took me 18 months, by the way, to completely transition to gray hair. Some people, if you have longer hair, it's going to take you a lot longer. I cut my hair short and I'm growing it long now. I'm so happy to have my length back, but for me, that was the best way to go. I actually don't mind the shorter hair. I might try it again, but right now I like this length. Sometimes I talk and I forget what I was about to say, and I can't rewind this video and then pick it up where I was going. What the heck was I saying, guys? I don't remember. So anyways, but yeah, going gray, it's just an amazing experience. Oh, I know what I was going to say. You'll get to the end of your experience, and I think at that point I was still not wanting to tell everybody I was super committed to it. So I wanted to leave it as an option that, if I don't like it, I can dye my hair. And I just want you to know you can do that. If you get 75% of the way done and you don't like it, you can re-dye your hair. So trying the gray hair, you've got nothing to lose. But now that I'm completely gray, I will never go back. I cannot imagine dyeing my hair a different color and then having to chase the roots again. I am so done with that. I am so over it. But yeah, you have a choice. And we are not, our little Silver Sister community, we're not judgmental. What we are hoping is we just create awareness, and women are just accepting of everything. I'm not a judgmental person. I don't do Botox. I don't have a boob job. I don't do all of those things. But I really try not to put myself in a place of judgment of someone else if they've chosen those things. For gray hair, there's something about it that's very triggering to people. And that's another thing that I've learned is those triggers anytime, whether someone comments on your wrinkles, my teeth, my gray hair, your weight, whatever, it generally is a them issue. And so that's a great way to kind of have that armor on, prepare yourself if you are going gray. Generally, it's a them issue. And I hope you're still here because I thought of another really interesting video that I saw that I should probably mention right about now. So someone said, and I've heard this before in a different way, the reason it bothers them if you're changing in whatever way, say you're deciding to lose weight, you're quitting drinking, you're going gray, you're changing your job, you're getting a divorce, whatever. People are upset with that because the person that they know and they love, the version of you that they know and they love and they're safe with, that person is going to, they said die, but I don't like that word. It's just, you're no longer that person. So they're losing that person. They're losing that person that they're so comfortable with being this person. So as I went gray, I actually found that I was more confident, more bold. I cared less about what people thought about me. And so this is a different version than this person that I was before. And that growth for people, it's very uncomfortable. So it really is an issue with them. I think it's a lot of fear in them, a fear of losing you, a fear of having a different relationship with you. And let's be honest, in all relationships, you have to grow with a person, right? And so if that person is giving you such resistance, chances are they might not be there for you at the end of your journey, whatever that journey is. You know, they say like a reason, season, or a lifetime. Sometimes people are just in our life for a season. And as we grow and as we develop and we do other things, and I know that might seem very silly to apply to gray hair, but the gray hair journey becomes so much more than hair growth of gray hair. It becomes about internal growth and growing, empowerment, feeling free, finding your voice, all these super cool things. So anyways, it is, I gotta get going. I'm going out today. I have a step granddaughter, so I got a birthday present to give to her. I've got some hand-me-downs. I get so much stuff gifted on my social media, so I've got some stuff to give, to donate. And then I'm going to pick up my mom, and we are going to get a baby gift because I have a new grandson. He is only 3 weeks old. He is so cute. And then we're going out for lunch. Then my husband is at the Iron Maiden concert, so I'm not going to that. So my mom is actually going to sleep over, so she's always really excited. My dad passed 2 years ago, and she loves to come out and to do things because, she just loves hanging with me. So we're going to have a little bit of a girls' night, watch a movie, and that's it. So anyways, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you watched to the end, you know the drill. Leave me a comment that you watched till the end. I'd like to know if people are really watching and investing and you like to listen to me babble on till the very end. Okay, and we're moving, by the way, so we have a second showing. So my house is pristine right now, so a second showing coming this afternoon. So give me your best thoughts because our house has been up for 5 months. The market here sucks, but we already bought a new house and we want to get moving and going over there. So I will let you know if the house sells. Bye, guys.